Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and the Champions, issue number 23. Just feast your eyes on that sexy cover, man. Man Thing versus Viv Vision, and you know that there's a killer out in the loose. Uh, what do you call it? Trying to stop her too, in the form of Amika. Anyway, so Viv Vision was completely jacked up because somehow, some way, shape, or form or another, she knew fear, and then she was touched by the Man Thing. Yeah, that could have hurt. I like that Amka's going toe to toe with the Man Thing, and in the end, she's just not gonna win. I mean, that's just it just can't happen. You know what I'm saying? She's way too new to the fighting game, and Man Thing is old hat at this. Here's a dude who went toe to toe with the Hulk. You know what I'm saying? And the madder the Hulk gets, the stronger that Man Thing gets. Also, just pointing that out. So this was fantastic. At the same time, Jim Zub with his Dungeons and Dragons stuff, he just wanted to put a druid on the field because you got to have that character that can do everything, a little bit of everything, and that's totally Amka. She's the druid, face it. He wanted a character who could turn into an owlbear. So, there, dude, the art in this is fantastic. Oh, which kind of reminds me, I should probably be telling you guys about the people who made this book. So, Jim Zub, as I may have said, wrote this. Kevin Libranda and Francisco Manna are the artists. I accidentally credited Sean Isaacs in the previous issue. I deeply apologize, and Kevin forgave me. I mentioned it on Twitter. He's like, "No, it's cool. I get it." So thank you for being so merciful in your judgment on my mistake. Marcio Menez doing the color arts, VC's Clayton Cowles, letters and production. Also cover artists, Stefano Casilli and Marcio Menez. So awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, 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 we got this. So basically, oh man, there is a big conflict here, and internally, Viv Vision has to try and figure out what's going on by consulting, here it comes, her sister. Yeah, remember that? That's not over yet. Nothing's really over yet. The overarching villain is once again master of the world. That's just sick, dude. I love that. Because we thought that was over. We thought that was just a quick little 3-issue arc, and then they went to space, and then screw you guys and whatever. And guys, make sure you check out my description in the description box below this video, because I always put what the next comic is when it's actually out, and I put down what the previous comic to the one that you're reviewing or reading right now was. So I always make sure that there's that clear dictation, what the story is that came before and what the issue is that came before. So basically, the Man Thing has been captured, and they're trying to figure him out. The problem is, the more curious they get, the more curious he gets. And when all of a sudden Viv Vision starts experiencing fear, because we're not entirely sure yet if Vision's sister is trying to, Viv Vision's sister is trying to help her or not. It seems like it's a bad thing. But anyway, all these guys in some way, shape, or form know fear, and they're about to all get jacked up. And man, I'm sorry, I'm just so amazed by the art in this in so many regards, man. You see this particular image right here, that's gorgeous. That's gorgeous. And all the artists deserve credit in that. And just the visual of Miss Marvel's arms flying out like that, gorgeous. And even just look at the body posture. The way that Amka is flying is different than the way that the Wasp is flying. Why? Because they both fly in different ways. Wings aren't always the same. One is feathered flight, the other one is buzzing flight, and they actually look like they're flying in a different way, and I dug that. So Sam Alexander is not going to stand by, and he's still kind of playing Rocket Man, which is cool. I like that. The kid's got fight. He's a little Spitfire, you know? Anyway, basically, Sam Alexander and the Wasp get taken by the Man Thing. Now there's a comment that gives indication towards a sweet release. So I don't know if that means that they got taken through the nexus of realities to discover something else, or if they were just killed. But some way, somehow, Man Thing, excuse me, opened up a portal. And go check out 10 Things About Man Thing. Actually, I think it's just Man Thing Explained in a Minute on Comic Book University to learn more about him. But he opens up some kind of a portal and sucks them in. Okay, this is cool. All of this stuff is cool. There is something, however, that happens in this comic book, multiple things, and that's been happening throughout the series lately since Jim Zub took over, that's suspect. Okay. Here's a quick little love letter to Jim Zub. Dear Mr. Zub, please stop trying to assassinate Sam Alexander. If you take a poll, you may notice that all of your fans and all of the fans of the champions are also fans of Sam Alexander Nova. Yes, he has his haters and detractors, and we're kind of hoping you're not one of them. But can you tell this is all in jest? But yeah, we've noticed multiple attempts that you've made at murdering Sam Alexander. His bout with Thanos, his bout with the War Master, getting shot in the chest multiple times, almost killed, eviscerated. Geez, like what else? Oh, practically burned alive. There's a part in here where Man-Thing like just almost touches Sam Alexander when he's in this state of fear, and it's just wow. And now he gets taken to another portal. He loses his powers and everything like that. It's kind of, I'm noticing a theme. Okay, it's not just the idea of murder, because murder is one thing, but malicious intent. Okay, intent to cause massive amounts of harm. That's just it's kind of unacceptable. Okay, and it's mean. It's a little bit mean. So I'm going to politely ask, please stop trying to murder or torture Mr. Sam Alexander. Young Master Alexander is a very beloved character, and we want to see him stay alive. That's it. That's I don't think I'm asking for much. Okay, don't kill this person. I know there's 8 people on this team. There's a lot of people on this team. And, everybody likes the odd numbers because it's, it's like, which team you want to jump on. But the idea is, let's try and keep our characters alive. Either way, we know that Sam Alexander is going to get some powers pretty soon. I was kind of hoping he would get his helmet back again and just kind of kick Adsit right where the sun don't shine. But, and if he's on the dark side of the moon, that's a full body stomping. Anyway, I'm wondering if Sam was pulled into the Nexus of Realities and that will cause him to get powers somehow, because that would be very, very interesting. I would like to see that. That's actually a really cool idea. Anyway, yes, he's going to need powers again pretty soon. And a new set of powers wouldn't hurt, just saying. All right, guys, that's going to be it for me. Absolutely fantastic comic book. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.